welcome back. Tonight I'm going to tie for you a fly called the Black Ghost. That's what I call the Black Ghost. So in the vise I've got a chuck and duck size 12 wet fly, wet hook I should say, and a couple of 5mm booby eyes. So it's not a big fly. I'm doing this for me matchbox, so it's got to be kept fairly small. So just tie that in just there. And this material is from A. Jensen. That's the stuff. Chartreuse. Mirror flash hackle chartreuse. This is what gives it the fly a bit of a ghost effect. It's got a lot of UV and green. You see it one minute, you don't see it the next minute. Yeah, it's sort of, that's why I've nicknamed it the Ghost. Right, so what I'm going to do is just put a few turns of this material on for starters. It is too long, and that. So I'm going to put, just keep pulling it through, evening it up. So that's all I want just there. And just put a turn in. Try and pull it all back. Get your first one turn in, then pull it all back. Try and get it from round everything, because it will want to go round everything. That's the one. Just get a couple of turns it, just to pin her back. That'll do us. Just hold her there and leave it, don't cut it off. Next, want some black marabou. Now this goes in the material and sits in amongst all that lovely flash, just to break it up a touch and to give it, it's like a part of the body that's in it. So all I've done, I've cut that off. I mean, nails, 2 little pinches, that's all that were, 2 10mm pinches. Right, now we get this, or gauge, international gauge, put it on where you want to be, grab them, make sure you're right, cut your rubbish off, and just pull that stuff out, all the fluff, so you get good tighten down on your thread. Right, get it all back between your booby eyes with your marabou. Excuse fingers if they're in the way, and get a few really nice tight turns on that. There we go. That's all right. Right, then back to your flash material and come under and over that, under and over. You're basically covering it in, and that's all I want. 2.5 turns. That's the one. Get a couple of turns on it, then get it cut off. Then you can work all the fibres back. Right, just wet your fingers, pull it all back. That's it, pull it down nice and tight there, look, so it all runs back. Right. See where the end of your feathers are? Just cut it all there. That bit of black, it's like a bit of the body in there, and amongst all that. Not quite got them all there, so wet your fingers again, come through, make sure you get them all. If it's for your comp box, if you've got a couple of straggly bits, someone will tell you that it's too long. Right, next we go back to the marabou, which I need another feather. Get another feather out. This is from Vinard's Black Marabou. So it's a little feather, so that'll do. So peel some of that off, get rid of the rubbish. And I want 1, 2, and a little touch. If you go for 2 big pinches or 2 and a bit, that'll do you. Well, wet it, get your finger on it, pull it out like that. Without wrecking your voice. And snap her off. Alright. Then wet it all, like that. Wet it all. Put it onto the length, see the same as the piece you've already put in. Hold it. You got it marked with your eyes where you need it. Get it cut off again. And just take that fluff out. If you like what you're seeing on the videos and like the flies I'm putting up, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Subscription is always free on YouTube, so let's just get this tied in behind them booby eyes on the top. That's nice. Wet everything. Right, now tighten right down on that, all the way behind them eyes. Well, that's lovely. You're going to get some fibres that are round the up that need to come round this side, but you can sort them out after. Right, next of all, before you tie it all off, this is from Fish On. It's a little black dubbin. It's got a little tiny green glint in it. Cracking little dubbin. Not sure who does it, as in where I got it from, as in if it was on eBay or from the actual main dealer. Can't remember, but I'm sure if you look it up you'll find it. Right, a little bit of that, then put it on nice and thin. There we go. Tie that up. Then you're just going to go over that thread with a couple of turns. And between the booby eyes one way, between the booby eyes. Oh, got a bit of green there, I've pulled through. Don't want that. Don't want none of that. And between that one and over. And between that one and over. Then we'll simmer it like. I've got half a ton of fluff on my fingers. I'll get rid of that. I've got a piece that's gone through there. Let's get him snipped. That's that one. Let's put a little touch more dub on there and get rid of that. So the underneath's a nice black as well. Got one there, one that way, one that way again. And core pin front. And that should cover majority of it on the underneath. Right. Tying off tool. Put a liquid of your choice on to tie it off with. Don't really matter what it is, just tying off. I've just used bug off. Pull your booby eyes back, get in front of that dub and then push it back. That's it. Lovely. Nice and tight. Let's pull a bit of that off. Don't want it all fluffy around there. Just check that length. Looks good to me. Probably just the odd little tiny bit that's a touch big, but apart from that, just a touch long. So yeah, I'll snip it after once the video's done. I'll get her back down to size, proper size. Save you hanging around watching it. So if you like what you've seen, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe with it, and I'll keep putting loads of these eyes probably that you've never seen up. And that's better. That looks better. And if you want to see how to tie it again, it's on YouTube on John Kirk Fly Tying. Thanks very much for watching.